Discoverability on Twitch used to be one of its strongest benefits, but currently Twitch doesn't really have an edge in that category anymore.
Oh, this is the good bit.
Mainly because of what I mentioned earlier, pre-rolls. If you're towards the bottom and someone's willing to take a chance on your content,
It's
they
me.
click on it, they get a
It's me.
pre-roll,
It's
they
me.
left. They're most likely not going to stick around for that. Whereas
Yeah,
if you
it's
started
me,
on
bro.
YouTube or Kick, you just
It's
fire up
me.
your stream and your content's immediately accessible to anyone who might find it. So yeah, like you just stand a better chance of getting found elsewhere outside of Twitch at the moment.
And that is 100% true. And that's why I wanted to make the video on this, because Charlie's 110% absolutely correct when he says that. Because the problem with discoverability on Twitch is that it simply does not exist. If, just like he says, if you're at the bottom of the category and new viewers take a shot on you, if they get slapped with an ad, whatever, 1 ad, 2 ads, 3 ads, whatever, and they're unskippable, they're just going to buzz off. They're just going to go away. They're going to exit. They're going to go to another stream until they stop getting ads. You know what I mean? So it kills discoverability, let alone the fact that there's not even like a Twitch algorithm for smaller streamers to get discovered. Your literal only option if you want to grow your Twitch audience is to go elsewhere. Like, you know, like with this Roblox gambling stuff, you know, Ricky's posting on TikTok. Why? Because it's hard to get discovered on Twitch, right? That's that whole bit there. And it's the same thing. Like I'm trying to post on TikTok, I'm trying to post on YouTube and all that kind of stuff to get a little bit more traction on the ground, because Twitch doesn't do anything. It does nothing. It does nothing for you as a small creator, unless you get really lucky and your content gets discovered either by live stream fails or just another bigger streamer. If a bigger streamer comes across your content, maybe. If your clip ends up on live stream fails, yes. But otherwise, no. Like it's in my opinion, it's very, very difficult to grow because there's ads kill channel growth for new viewers who are potential followers and then like new consistent viewers. So boosting up your CCV. But then on top of that, there's no algorithm. There's no nothing pushing you to the top. Everything that's discovery on Twitch is totally selective, because the front page that puts like suggested streamers or whatever just ends up being like it's selected by Twitch devs. So there's no nothing. And that's what's really frustrating about it. And that's what I know. I have a bunch of streamer friends and stuff like that who are feeling the same kind of frustrations because they want to grow their platforms, but they can't just simply, or not that they can't, but that they have to go outside of other means to bring traction over. That's like 99% of the problem. Now, why this is a problem and why I agree a lot with Moistcr1tikal and what he was saying, especially for small content creators, is that is insidious and it's going to kill the platform from inside of itself. When you have massive creators like Moistcr1tikal and asmongold and, you know, mizkif and Tyler One and blah, the list goes on, you know, the list goes on. There's a lot of big streamers, but they don't stream all the time. Very, very rarely you get a bunch of big streamers that stream for a really long time. Like XQC is some kind of psycho that loves to stream for like 14 hours a day. It's 7 days a week. God knows why. But like, other than that, nobody, you know, okay, there's other people that do that, but you know what I mean? Now, the problem with that is that if you have a really big streamer, that's great because they'll keep a lot of people on the platform for a good bit of time. But Twitch needs a better ecosystem of really large and medium-sized creators that will keep people on the platform, 1, watching and therefore watching ads, and 2, spending money on subscriptions. That's the problem. There's such a huge disparity between large and extra large streamers, and then like everything in between and under, like really, really small, like me, and then medium. The medium is where it counts, because the medium is what people turn to in between when they're watching other big streamers and waiting for them to get on. You know what I mean? mizkif is on for like 4 or 5 hours. His viewers don't really watch anybody else, or if they do, it's like sporadic, right? They come from mizkif, like Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross's audience, Kai Cenat's audience, when he's on, his viewers are on. When they're off, they're off. Some of them stick around, but anyways, The problem is the ecosystem, there's too much of a disparity. You need more in between, and the only way to have more in between is to help smaller streamers achieve that, like, you know, middle-ish status of streaming. It's like with YouTube. YouTube's the perfect example. How many YouTubers did we check out today from the Roblox side of things that I had no idea existed? How many did we check out today that had 600,000, 800,000, 3 million viewers? How many? And that's the thing, because there's so many of these bigger and medium YouTube creators. They're putting out so much content all the time because they're incentivized. Now they've gotten to a certain like subscription level. Now they're incentivized to do so because they're making good money, right? They're making good money. They're making livable money off of it. That they're incentivized to put out content. But then because there's so many of these people putting out good quality content because they could afford to do so, now you're retaining viewers more often than not, versus if there's like, you know, YouTube back in the day, maybe there was like a handful of channels that had 1 million subscribers. We're talking like way back in the day, like, you know, 2009, 2010, there's only like a handful of channels. So people go watch a video. You might go on, watch an epic mealtime video, and then you bounce and you're done. You watch your epic mealtime video and then you're off to do like whatever else you were going to do, versus now you watch one video and there's so much content from so many big creators that are getting paid large sums of money to put out good content that you watch one video and then you watch another video and then you watch another video. And the same is not true for Twitch. That's the problem. And that's why I think Charlie's right about all that kind of stuff. But anyways.